Hi, I'm Dominic Aiello. My team and I designed the accessories for Wooden Camera and Creative Solutions. We wanted to build a base plate that was structurally strong and lightweight. We have dual rod clamps. This allows for rods to be clamped down extremely tight to prevent rod rotation when using lens motors. It also gives the option to mount rods further back on the camera to mount other accessories as need be. We used an ARRI plate system on the bottom of this. This allows for other accessories to be utilized and allow for quick transitions from one mode to another. If we were doing a studio setup, we have a small riser plate that actually can mount to any bridge plate. We also have a shoulder plate. The shoulder plate has hook and loop on the bottom. This allows operators to attach shoulder pads to the bottom of the plate, or they can use a future Wooden Camera shoulder pad. These attach to that ARRI plate, and it is adjustable to allow for best balance positions. We have a ARRI cheese plate, and the cheese plate allows for Steadicam operators to mount their Steadicam plates to this. This allows for easy transition from a studio setup straight over to Steadicam. Simple slide on. There are marks on here to actually identify repeat locations for balance purposes, or this plate can also be used on car rigging and mounted to a hard surface, allowing for a low profile mount. The side rails on the Alexa allow for multiple mounting points. We have 3/8/16 and 1/4-20s. We're also in a lightweight design with blind holes. The blind holes prevent us from having too long of a screw going through the bracket and actually damaging the camera body. We have DLC coated rosettes. This allows for mounting handheld rigs or hand grips to the system, and we have tuck-away tape hooks. The top plate is a 3-piece system. If we start off with the front plate, it is a small lightweight plate that has multiple mounting locations on it with 3/8/16 1/4-20s. We also have mounting locations for the ARRI LCS1 handle. We have front-facing 3/8/16s. This allows for the use of a dual rod clamp to be bolted on the front, allows for use on older viewfinder brackets. We also have a future bracket coming out soon that will allow you to mount the VMB5 viewfinder system to this bracket. If you want to build or extend your build out further, you can actually run the second plate. The second plate allows for a lot more mounting locations, so you can mount more accessories to it. We also have an antenna guard. This antenna guard bolts to the side and wraps around the antenna to prevent the antenna from getting caught on either clothing or doorways or whatever. Prevents the antenna from breaking. The last part, if we want more mounting locations even further back on the top plate, we can actually add the third piece. That third piece allows just for mounting points all the way back to the very back of the camera. With that, the top plate actually has accessory package. As we stated, we can mount dual rods for the front bracket. We have a dual rod clamp that can be mounted further back on the kit. This allows for the rods to pass further back, have multiple rod clamp locations, prevent rods from rotating. We also have a CCH5 system. So this is a rod bracket that also bolts onto the top of this, as well as a receiver bracket for the CCH5. On the back of the Alexa 35 is a PDM1 module, which is a power distribution module. The back of that module actually has a mounting location. We can actually utilize a different rod bracket. This rod bracket again is in alignment with all the other brackets that you could potentially put onto this camera. And this rod bracket with all the others allows for longer rods to be used and support objects out above the lens like focus assist modules. If you don't want to use that and want to use a tear deck bolt or something off of the back of that, we actually have a small bracket which has 3/8/16 with location holes on it that can then attach to the PDM1 instead. On the Alexa 35, we can actually see the Ultra handle system built onto this. This handle is part of the Elite camera system, coming with the universal uprights that are mounted through 3/8/16s, as well as the right angle grip on the back. The antenna relocation bracket allows us to move the antennas further up so that we can get maximum Wi-Fi connection. Here, it's mounted to the Ultra handle. It doesn't have to be mounted to the Ultra handle. You can mount this to a cube and place this wherever you want with just different lengths of cable. And that concludes our Alexa 35 accessories.